What's up, guys? Josh here with 508 Magnets. We're doing some snorkeling adventures today. I got this fun little metal detector, PI-iking. It's just this cheap little underwater handheld snorkeling thing. We're gonna see what kind of treasures we can find with it. I'm at this beautiful beach in Maine. Tons of areas to search, some swimming areas, some areas with some cool rocks, and we're gonna see what we can find. I love doing this. I love snorkeling, and yeah, let's get to some underwater swinging. Alright, so if you're not familiar with this type of machine, very easy to use. Just wave it back and forth right along the sand. You find metal, it'll flash and beep, and then you clear away the sand to see what you got. So here we go, I got our first signal. Beeping, flashing light, move the sand away. We got our first find. It's a treble hook fishing lure. Not great, that was right in the swimming area. Let's see what else we got here. See, it's very simple to use. And this time we got a quarter, alright. I personally didn't find too many coins with this machine. I just think it was the area we were in. Not many people had coins. However, I did find a lot of these rusted nuggets. Not really sure what they are, but definitely don't belong in the water. Here's another piece. This looks like some sort of staple, or just some twisted wire. This little machine is great. It can fit in between the rocks very nicely. I did find a couple of things around the rocks. Here's an example of one here. It's a little fishing weight. And right in that same spot where I got the first fishing weight, I actually found another one. And another one. So it's a little fishing weight spill. Sometimes it takes a little bit to find them, but move the sand away, and there we go.
Alright guys, Angie was just messing around with the PI-iking. I don't know.
I stole it while he was fixing the camera.
Yeah, I had to fix my camera real quick, and she found something on dry land.
Yeah.
What did you find there?
We found a little ring.
Did you really?
Look at that. We'll beat up.
Stop finding all the rings without me.
Broken, or supposed to be an earring.
Maybe.
But it's round and circular, so I'm counting it as a ring.
Angie likes to steal all my new toys.
Look at that, first ring.
This is like the first time. You just picked this up. She's never even used it. I've been there in the water for hours. And she got some sort of little ring. I don't know if it's a pretend ring or if it's supposed to be broken or what, but...
Yay, I'm counting it as a ring.
It's number 8, I believe.
Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Can't go wrong with that.
Alright, back under the water. Here we go. Can sometimes take a little while to find the signals. This one I thought originally was a connector to a woman's swimsuit. I think now it's actually an electrical piece. Either way, it's going in my little finds bucket that I made. Absolutely love the water here in Maine. It's super clear, super clean. And this time we've got a rusted up safety pin. Not so safe anymore. Definitely don't want that in our swimming areas. And this time we've got another one of those rusted nuggets. Little mystery items. Don't belong in the water. So you can see the machine gives little beeps. Just wave the sand around and hopefully reveals an item. This is a little adjuster, clasp, buckle, whatever you want to call it. Probably to a swimsuit or maybe even a purse. And here's something you definitely don't want in the water. It's a big piece of nail, rusted, pointy. Don't want to step on that. It would be a bad day. In the box it goes. These videos were done over a course of 3 or 4 days, so you're going to see changes in cameras, people, water clarity, things like that. But we got a little earring here. A little hard to see on my hand, but it does have like a clear crystal on the end of it, so pretty nice piece of jewelry. We got some bonus footage here. I didn't find this with my detector, but I did find it just snorkeling around. Nice pair of sunglasses that my wife totally claimed for herself. Also a little bonus footage here. This is just a big pile of rocks that the kids made, carrying rocks out to the deep end so they could stand up in the deep end. Here we go, more treasure. We got a little rivet of sorts. I found a lot of this twisted, thin wire. And again, this was right in our swimming areas. Don't want that there. It's gone now. No good. Here, this is more wire. I think this is actually a sparkler. You can see the fat end there and the thin end. Either way, doesn't belong in the water. This was interesting. I was snorkeling out a little deeper than I normally go, but not too deep. And I just came across this like 12 or 15 foot section of what I think was sewer pipe, honestly. But the water was beautiful, crystal clear, and just this big pipe out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, back to the finds. This is actually Angie. You can see her tattoos and her hair. And here she found a little 22 shell casing. Here's Angie again, and she got another little 22 shell casing. I appreciate each one of my fans that watch my videos. You guys are indeed treasure. Yep, there you are, treasure. Alright, I think the rest of this is going to be Angie. She had some really good luck on our last day. And here she is finding another ring. This is actually ring number 10, even though the last one she found was number 8. Ring number 9 will be released on a short, so be sure to watch out for that. It's a good one. Unfortunately, the angle of the video's got a little messed up here, but she did find a couple of coins. I believe that one is a dime. So you're going to see some of the finds, but they're going to be more towards the top. Just a big rusted bolt, and there's the dime that she found as well. Let's see what she found this time. This was a big rusted up eye bolt. I banged all the rust off and there was a bolt underneath. I believe this one is a quarter. You see it real quick at the top of the screen. Yep, nice quarter there. And another coin. She found a lot of coins this day. The waves had moved everything around from when I was previously hunting, and this one she was super happy about. That is a Canadian dime. She was super pumped to find something a little different.
Alright, so here's my little wrap up. I'm going to do a quick review on the PI-iking. This is a very cheap detector, but it works really well, and it's a lot of fun to use. Very simple usage. You just hold it straight up, The light will blink, it gives a chirp and a little buzz, you're ready to go. When it's over metal, it flashes and vibrates. Very simple. I did get a few false hits, and I think I had it pointed down a few times, going like this, and it just, didn't quite recognize what I was doing, so I'd spend a little time searching for something that wasn't there. But as long as you hold it level, you're really good to go. I like it. It's got a sleek design. It can get in between rocks. If the sand is really, light sand, you can just kind of bury it in, get a little deeper. The depth on this thing is not great. I got my ring on my hand, and maybe 1.5 inches. But if you have something larger, so say this, I'm going to hold a bunch of rusty pieces and nails and things, so it's a much larger item, you're going to get a little bit better. See there, it's more like 2 inches. So you're not going to find those deep targets at all. But if you're just looking for something to snorkel around with and have a little fun while on vacation, or in that swimming hole, and don't want to be, I don't know, the weird guy with the detector, you can be the weird guy with the snorkel. So, but it's a lot of fun, and for the price, it's definitely worth it. And so, like I said, to hold it upright to turn it on, do the same thing to turn it off. It's going to give a couple of beeps, and now it's off. It runs on one square battery. What are these, 9 volts right there. Because of the on and off feature, I would recommend that if you're not using it currently, take the batteries out. It's always a good practice anyways. But it's got this little plug. You just push this in, push it in as far as you can go, and then turn this thing, and it expands the rubber plug that's in there. Crank it down as tight as it can go, and that's what keeps it waterproof. Nice little strap here to keep it on your hand, because sometimes you do want to drop it and look at things. Nice little comfort grip. I did notice if you hold it way back here, you don't feel the vibration as much. The vibration must be in this yellow section. So if you actually hold it on the handle, you're going to feel those vibrations more. You can definitely hear them when you're under the water too, so that's nice. And the light is very bright, so very easy to use, very fun. And for the price point, it's usually around 80 bucks. I think I got it on sale for about 60. Great little fun machine. So if you're limited on budget or space, if you're backpacking or something, this is a great alternative. If you don't mind getting fully into the water. You can use it on sand too. Angie did find a little ring right on the surface, right just under the sand. So if you're sitting there at your beach chair, you can kind of wave it around. But it does pretty well for the price point, and it's not very high tech. It's got a beep and a vibrate and a light. That's it. So, but yeah, if you're looking to snorkel or do anything like that, check out the PI-iking. I think it's definitely worth it. A fun little machine.